Before the flood, the Bible tells of a man who never died. Enoch, seventh from Adam, simply walked with God and was no more. This is the book that bears his name, a text older than Christianity, quoted in the New Testament, yet missing from most Bibles. This is his story. The book opens with a vision, not for Enoch's own time, but for a distant generation. God will leave his dwelling, the mountains will melt, and all will be judged. Enoch claims he saw the end from the beginning. Everything that follows explains why judgment became necessary. It begins in heaven. 200 angels, called Watchers, looked down upon the daughters of men and desired them. Where Genesis gives this story 4 cryptic verses, Enoch gives it names, motives, and consequences. Their leader, Semjaza, feared to act alone. So on the summit of Mount Hermon, all 200 swore a binding oath. They would descend together and share the blame together. The mountain's very name, the text says, remembers their curse. They took wives and they began to teach. Charms, enchantments, the cutting of roots and plants. Knowledge itself became the first corruption. The Watchers gave humanity gifts it was never meant to carry. From these unions came the Nephilim, giants who consumed everything. When food ran out, they turned on humanity itself. And the earth, the text says, brought accusation against the lawless ones. Creation itself filed a complaint. One Watcher stands accused above all, Azazel. He taught men to forge swords and shields, and women the arts of cosmetics and ornament, and with them, deception. War and vanity, the text argues, entered the world as a single package. To him ascribe all sin. The blood reached heaven. Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel heard the souls of the dead crying out and brought the case before God. The prayer they offer is one of the oldest recorded pleas for divine justice. The sentence was severe. Raphael was ordered to bind Azazel hand and foot and cast him into darkness, a pit in the desert called Dudail, to lie beneath jagged rocks until the day of judgment. The whole earth has been corrupted, God declares, through the works of Azazel. But first, mercy. Uriel was sent to warn one man, Noah, that a deluge was coming to cleanse the world. The flood, in Enoch's telling, wasn't arbitrary anger, it was surgery. Here the story turns strange and human. The fallen Watchers begged Enoch, a mortal, to write a petition for their forgiveness. He tried. The answer came back, no. The angels who once carried prayers upward now needed a man to pray for them, and even that could not save them. Enoch was carried into heaven itself, a house of crystal ringed by fire, and within it a throne like ice, wheeled in flame. His description is one of the earliest detailed visions of the throne of God in all religious literature, centuries before the Book of Revelation. Then came the grand tour. Angels guided Enoch across the cosmos, the prison of the fallen stars, the mountain throne of God, and the tree of life, fragrant beyond words, reserved for the righteous after judgment. Geography in this book is theology drawn as a map. Why does any of this matter? Because the New Testament book of Jude quotes Enoch word for word. Behold, he comes with 10,000 of his holy ones. A book outside the Bible, echoing inside it. Next time, the parables of Enoch and the mysterious figure called the Son of Man.